Transurfer and the Transurfing Curious. My name is Renee Garcia and this is Transurfing TV, and today, against the flow, I'm actually going to try to air this one either directly after the elections or a couple days after, because I'm sure some of you are going to be in need of some assistance with something, because I know a lot of people are very, very, very concerned about their political candidate getting elected. And you know, the crappy part of this is if reality doesn't match up with the ideals that we create as human beings, then there is the come down, right? That is balancing forces, eradicating the energy that you have built up, creating excess potential, needing to see something play out in your way, or there's going to be devastation. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very, very, very devastated when things do not go in the direction that they want. But here's the cool thing about transurfing, and I'll be honest with you guys. I have my guy that I want to see win, right? I definitely have my guy that I want to see win. But I also know that if my guy doesn't win, that my world's taking care of me. Everything is going according to plan and things are working out beautifully and will continue to do so with ease. If you need some of these stickers, comment below, my world is taking care of me, and like this video. And you just might win some in my daily giveaway. Remember to subscribe and join us on Facebook and all that good stuff. So yes, I have my insurance. I have my backup. And I know that if my guy doesn't win, that there's some sort of lesson for me to learn in this scenario. There's something for me to learn. There's something for me to gain. There's something to be had. There's a gift there. And I am not going to approach the situation from a dualistic perspective, therefore denying myself that lesson because I have chosen to mistrust my world and doubt my world instead. My world is always bringing up to me exactly what I need. And everything that I need is for my future self, my development, my evolution, all of that good stuff. If I had everything always play out exactly the way that my inner intention mind perceived was the right way, I would never learn a damn thing, right? Oftentimes it's the thing happening opposite of what we want to see. That's where the real stuff exists. And on a bigger note, maybe if one guy gets elected and the other guy doesn't, this is what everybody needs, right? This is what everybody needs collectively as a country. Maybe there's a big lesson to be learned. Maybe there's a huge shift that can occur and I know a lot of people aren't gonna, you know, this is for us. This isn't for the masses, right? This isn't something that really can be accepted in a big way. But trusting that not only are events playing out for your benefit, right? They're also playing out for the benefit of humanity or our country or whatever. But keeping it in your mind that you are going to flow with the variations instead of fight against the flow, right? So I am going to break it down for you if you are challenged right now by the external events or anything else in your life that you are having a challenging time understanding the value in flowing with the variation of events. Okay, so we have our two little guys here, two little versions of you, two little versions of me. This is me giving into the flow, okay? And this is all the stuff that I tell myself or works in my favor, all the positive of me going with the flow. And then this is the opposite, right? So this is non-dualistic Renee. This is dualistic Renee. This is good, this is bad. This is right, this is wrong. This is what I want, this is what I don't want. This is that version, okay? This is the non-dualistic version of me that is happy with whatever, right? Whatever goes. I will still continue creating my own reality. I will still continue doing all my things. I can still enjoy life just as I look out this window right now. There are beautiful flowers in bloom in my neighbor's yard. It's awesome. It looks gorgeous over there. And you know what? Regardless of who wins, those flowers are still going to be there for me to enjoy. I'm still going to have all of my stuff that I'm going to do. I'm still going to live. It's still up to me to create a layer of reality that I enjoy and is a prosperous, beautiful place to live regardless, right? So it's a lot easier to be in this state and enjoy regardless of what is going on externally. So going with the flow, Renee believes, non-dualistic Renee believes my world is taking care of me. Everything is going according to plan. Things are working out beautifully and will continue to do so with ease, regardless of what happens. This is me maintaining my optimal mindset, okay? This is me tuning my frequency, tuning my mental energy, tuning my thought quality to a higher version of reality. Remember, it's like a big radio receiver and you're turning to the channel that you want to coordinate with. Now, me doing the opposite of this. Oh God, why'd that guy have to win? I hate that guy. And this is the worst thing ever. And this sucks. And I'm going to be angry. Which sector of reality are you highlighting when you have that mindset? So regardless of what happens, maintaining my optimal mindset, my world is taking care of me mantra, this is going to keep me tuned to that higher frequency, those higher life tracks, regardless of what happens. Focusing on what I strive to achieve. Again, if I'm overtly focused on what I don't like in my external environment, that is going to take me away from what I strive to achieve. If I get all butthurt because my guy didn't win, right? And I'm focused on that and I'm sucked into whatever's going to transpire. And I know this video is probably running a little bit late, but whatever, it's still going to apply. But if I'm overtly focused on what is playing out in my external environment that I don't like, it is taking me away from what I strive to achieve. Stay the course. Set the vector of your flow, and regardless of what is going on externally, stay tuned in to what you strive to achieve. Seek the advantage. Oh my God. You know, I'm sure there are going to be a ton of transurfers in the US, transurfers, that are incredibly upset with the way that stuff has gone when they watch this video. Seek the advantage. I'm actually looking forward to my guy not winning. I have played my negative slide, right? This is a big one. Playing the negative slide, accepting defeat in advance. I've played my negative slide that my guy doesn't win, okay? My guy doesn't win, but you know what? Again, there's some awesome lessons in there for me, and I am going to find the advantage in things seemingly not playing out in the direction of my intention. And the bottom line of it is, what is my intention politically anyway? Who cares, right? The US has consistently been about 50-50 with each party serving the same amount of time. So, you know, if my intention is that I want the thing to be balanced, it's already balanced. Whatever, whoever gets nominated, it doesn't really matter, right? It's not going to throw me off. My intentions aren't even, I'm not a politician. My endeavors, everything that I do, doesn't even have anything to do with politics. So what do I even really care? But seeking the advantage, even if it's something as simple as, this is going to give me a really good opportunity to transurf this. That's it. That's really cool, right? Something doesn't happen the way that you wanted it to. There's your little example of your excess potential crashing down. And take your lesson and run with it. So, dualistic version of me. This is me clutching onto the rock. I want my guy to win, and if my guy doesn't win, I'm gonna be wrecked. Help! My reality's falling apart. This sucks. Oh my God, we're all doomed. This is horrible. Blah 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 blah. This is dualistic thinking, that there's a good thing and a bad thing. There's a right thing, there's a wrong thing. There's a yes thing, there's a no thing. And dualistic thinking is the number one way to get yourself on a constant emotional roller coaster, because you are then forced to throw everything into one pile. And when the bad happens, you're wrecked. And when the good happens, you're happy, but you don't want the bad to happen again. So you just try to make the good happen. And then before you know it, you're all off balance. This is a much easier way to do it, y'all. So this is me not trusting my world. This is you not trusting your world. This is you needing to see your ideals play out, or there's consequences, right? If my guy doesn't win, oh my God, the whole world's going to come undone, and I'm going to come undone, and it's going to be really bad, and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't need to play out like that. And then obviously importance. Importance is one of the keys in transurfing. When you have deemed something important, you have laser focused your attention on something, and you fail to miss the other 99.9% of the information and variables available to you, because you have deemed something important, and this is you enforcing your will on your external environment. This is not the way to transurf. So importance is a killer here, and I should have probably aired this before the elections, but we can all just lower our levels of importance around all the stuff going on externally. At the end of the day, and I've said this many, many times, but it is so true, and I will wrap up this video with this. At the end of the day, if you turned off the TV, if you didn't log on to CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, BBC, whatever it is you look at, and you just tuned it out of your layer of reality, regardless of who wins, you will not see any difference in your life. I really, really do honestly believe this. Now, I mean, the mask mandate and that kind of stuff, you know, there may be some different things that will transpire externally, but again, your own intentions, your own happiness, your own layer of reality, what you strive to achieve, all that stuff, regardless of who wins, you are going to, you could stay on course for what it is you're doing and not even notice a difference if you truly practice this stuff. So, curious to hear your thoughts on this, everyone. Are you this one or are you this one? Are you doing and saying these things? Are you here? I want to know where everyone is, because this is a very, very, very practical way to practice transurfing, and I'm curious to see how we are all going to weather this this imaginary storm Because again, is anything even really happening, right? But let me know your thoughts. Remember to like this video and comment below and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching my video. Bye guys.